I didn't take a picture of it last time. What is up, Art Assault? 3 times in a year already? I think we've already beat last year's attendance record. I think
we were slacking a little bit. Now I'm going to try to do at least a couple times a month or whatever.
I'm gonna hold us pretty tight to it. I don't want to give up on her just yet. I don't want it to go by the wayside. I enjoy it. We got a fire horse behind us we're working on, and we've got the Super Bowl on, but we're really here to sell some art, paint some art, and talk out with y'all, work out our therapy issues with y'all. So let's get started. I forgot to run the intro last time
because I wasn't here. You just completely.
Here we go. What is up? We are back.
Yeah, you really don't need sound to watch a football game.
It probably won't pick up on these microphones. Hopefully not. It's probably more predominant over on the whatnot side. But what's going on? Everybody on Facebook and YouTube and all the good stuff.
And YouTube. Are you still on Twitch and stuff too?
No, that was an old thing. We're on to new things.
Yeah.
But it's Super Bowl Sunday. We're watching the Super Bowl. We were scheduled to do a show, and I think we always do a show on the Super Bowl.
I think we have.
I think we may have missed the last year because
last year was a weird year for all
last year. So I think
you were moving and selling a house, and I was who knows what I was doing.
What's up, Philly Joe? How are you doing? We're just we've got a podcast going on. We've got some of Kevin's art over here on the display right here. This is one of his 12 by 18 prints, and we're just I'll get it running for you here. We'll get an auction going.
Yeah, that piece there is a little demon thing I did for somebody. I actually did a series of them, and he didn't like the guy that I did it for. No, he purchased this one, but I did some others, and he didn't like the original, and so I redid it. And then he purchased it, and I don't have a print of that one though. Yeah. I do have a print of this one.
But if anybody's interested over on the YouTubes and the Facebooks, we're on Whatnot doing live auction on the art. We're gonna hang out and paint. I'm gonna get started and get Kevin back over here on the helm so he can run through his prints while I do some altercations to the painting behind us. And it's gonna be fun.
Oh, Philly Joe, you already said that to Philly Joe. I thought you were talking to someone over there. I guess it was over here.
Over here. But if you want to get
and he's gone that quick.
Yeah. Okay, she said there was a couple others in for a while. Yeah, that's how the Whatnot goes. It's a hit or miss thing.
Well, we don't have we're not doing stuff that's like huge collectibles either.
Oh yeah,
like some people do.
Coins, coins, gold seem to be really big.
It's going to be selective tastes. You have to kind of like our style, or if you luck out and you happen to see a piece that we just have to be showing and you like.
It was a weird one. That, like I said, that last time I was on Whatnot. Like say that thing, I had probably 100 people join, just and they just pop in and get out.
Mm.
And it was early in the morning, and I think it was the show before that. I had people had somebody immediately ask for givvies, and I was like, well, once I get a few dollars in the bucket here, we'll talk about givvies, but. I don't want to do that right now. And
Yeah, it takes money to do what we do. I mean,
she bounced just like that, but her name was like Vicky Givey. So my buddy that got me onto Whatnot was warning me about some of this stuff. And then like 10, 15 minutes later,
they just shoot around for all the free stuff.
no, she left and never came back. And then I had a guy hop on there and be like, "Hey, do you want to buy some art prints?" And I go, "Hey, I got a lot of art prints I'm trying to sell. I mean, what are you doing? And he was like, "Oh, I'm broke." And I'm like, "Well, you're on a platform to where you have the ability to sell those art prints. Why aren't you doing that?" And so he bounced, and then I went and checked. I think I went and checked right after he bounced off his profile and see because you can see if somebody's buying, selling, or whatever,
Yeah.
And he wasn't even selling anything, hadn't sold anything. So I was like, "Why are you on here on my show?"
That's just not the way to do it.
No.
The only way I'm going to do online is stuff like this. Otherwise, come see us at the store. Come see us at an event we're at. Actually, my next event's going to be Garden City at the end of the month.
Is that
So
the Spalding
BusterCon.
Yeah,
it's at Garden
definitely
City.
not changing my mind on that.
That's all right.
No way. I think you're going and staying the night, right?
I'm going the night before, and then I'll stay the night after. I'm in no rush. Cool thing about being retired, I don't want to drive. I was so tired, and plus, remember how I jacked my knee up somehow last time? We didn't go last year. I still got to get my bio into them, and I still haven't. Of course, don't forget Valentine's is coming up. We got some cool Valentine's art.
Yes, and we may not be able to do a giveaway. May not let me.
Why?
I've tried to plug it in 3 times and it didn't do it. But
well, like I said,
all right, I'm gonna get painting. I'm gonna
got my what's that say? Maleficent.
No, this would probably be the closest thing to that. We got a little bit of. I mean, our weird taste is he had a Ninja Turtle for fan art. What other kind of fan art would you have had?
Yeah, we haven't done Maleficent yet. It doesn't mean we won't. We just haven't yet.
I'm pretty sure I won't.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure I won't. But the voice coming from the other side is Kevin. He is my art partner. I'm going to get him over here in the hot chair, and we're just going to keep on rolling. I'm going to paint.
Yeah, you're right. She is a badass.
So
the closest we came was we did a demoness, but it was actually a portrait of a friend
Jessica
of ours.
Rabbit-esque.
Yeah. Yeah, we just don't have that kind. Got what you see here is a little demon thing that I did. I don't even think we even have anything even close to it that I'm aware of. So, but it never hurts to ask, that's for sure. Because if you don't ask, like I always say, if you don't ask, the answer will always be no. But it might be maybe next time. But I'll go ahead and put this one up for auction real quick. Normally I sell them for 20 at shows at my store. But here we're selling them for 12 or starting at 12. And there you go. A little bit while we do, I did a grand opening for my art show here in Wichita, Kansas. It's in a building called the Hideout, and spent the whole weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, brought in some local musicians both Friday and Saturday, just because when I celebrate doing art, I celebrate about doing art. I mean, I brought in, a little bit of food, a little bit of stuff for people to drink, some music, and sell everything. So that one just ended. Let's see what else I got here. Got some random stuff. A bunch of mainly prints today, so let's see where we go with it. Should add this more. What's this one? Here you go. This is more based off of some like, you know, tattoos or whatever. But like again, I'm a huge fan of lowbrow. So if you know who Big Daddy Roth is, he's the one who did Rat Fink. This is just a pirate thing, skull kind of thing. Just fun to do. It's a 12 by 18, but also, yeah, you can kind of see even on the other. He's back there painting, but we're both in kind of the way of that camera. But if you go to Room Green Productions, you can see everything that we're doing for painting because we're doing a live painting too of a fire horse. And I'll probably put this one on a little bit, but a little bit about it. Like I said, it's just a pirate. Did some inks and some paints. I do a lot of what I call scribble art. And then I just kind of add to it as I go. And sometimes I'll keep it just the scribble art. Other times I add color to it. Depends on what I feel like doing at the time. Yeah, you go over on Room Green Productions, you can see what Josh is doing. Looks like you're putting a mask on the horse.
Yeah, I'm just resketching.
Yeah.
Let me get it reestablished.
Well, put this one up.
The final sketch.
Auction for the next 30 seconds. And there you go. Casey came back. Well, it's not halftime, Casey. What are you doing on here? Or does it automatically just kind of roll over? That might have been what it did.
It resets.
Yeah. Amy Gunden.
That's
welcome.
That's Mrs. Coach.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, that's Mrs. Coach.
Oh. Got my little skull and crossbones with a knife in the mouth. Switching back and forth, showing my love. Okay. Thank you, Coach. I'm feeling your love. I'm glad you finally got your piece from it. I think that was kind of funny because it took, what, a week or two to get to him? It just is what it is. Because even if you mail like here on regular mail to go across town, it's still going to take at least 3 days. That's something I've learned a long time ago. You're trying to add a little more structure to the horse.
Look wonky.
Yeah, that's funny. It's been everywhere, man.
Yeah, it was it.
But yeah, I'll do this. The more I do, the more repetitiveness, even if no one's bidding, the better I'll get at this. So I'll put this one up for 30 seconds. Again, in the shop, I have a shop at the Hideout in Wichita on the corner of a Hydraulic and Central. I'm usually open between the hours of 2-ish to about 7-ish. The reason I say that is I do a lot of other things in town. I'm being retired. My main days I'm going to be open is Monday through Friday from 2 to 7. But it wouldn't hurt for you to at least call, because we're kind of not necessarily in the way, but we're not directly there.
And not on the way to anywhere.
Right. And I'm usually the only one in the building. So if you just show up and I don't know you're coming, everything might be locked up. But you can always send a message to me that you're coming, and I'll let you know. All right. Piece. Oops, I just banged it. Yeah, don't ask me what I was thinking when I did this one. I was just.
Hey, Kevin, what were you thinking when you did that one?
I actually don't know. Now I think about it. It's the one where
that's my favorite one.
I know that's actually been my best seller out of that group too so far. I think I sold 2 of those out of 5 prints I've had. And I like adding imagery together. So I drew a body type thing up, and I do a lot of stuff for like gas masks and stuff. So I kind of drew this where the character was, and it's supposed to be like a gas mask thing going down. It has like looks like a vertebrae type thing with spikes on it. So who knows what I was? I really don't think. I just do it, and it just comes out to be whatever it is. Um, and I was just throwing colors at it with my ink pens. I probably had some new ink pens I want to try out, so I just went crazy with it. Yeah, you can tell it's a Super Bowl weekend because no one's responding on Facebook.
Yeah, right. Right at the prime times. Who cares? We're gonna paint.
It's all right. It's all right. Like I said, everybody betting on the Super Bowl. For $12 here, you could get this piece here, or you can spend $20 and then lose all your money because you didn't win the bet. But I might win thousands. Yeah. Oh, welcome, Weekend Warriors.
How's everybody doing today?
Yeah, this is the piece here. I'm about to put it up. It's actually been one of my best ones. What's up, dudes? Now we're just doing a little bit of art over on Room Green Productions Art Assault, and we thought we'd try to sell some prints while we're at it. Kind of our anti-Super Bowl show. Not really. We got the Super Bowl on too. Kind of watching it. You can't see it or hear it, I hope, but it's in the back. But as I always say, I sell these for this print here goes for 20 in my shop or other shows like festivals and stuff we do. But here we're starting at $12. It'd be nice to break that ice because I've been on this 2 or 3 times now and I've never sold anything. In the end, it doesn't matter to me. Just it's fun to do. I mean, it does because I like to pay my bills. But I know we're not taste for everybody, so I'm going to put up for auction here and see what happens. But this has been, like I said, one of my number one sellers out of my newest prints, and I've sold a couple at my shop. Got the original, which is a little bit about the same size, but the original I sell for a couple $100. So that tells you where we're at on that. And so I sell these for 12. Well, that auction went fast.
30 seconds. 30 seconds. It's gone. On to the next.
On to the next. Everybody says, well, it's only money. You can't take it with you.
Just like them slot machines. Just on to the next.
I know for the cost of a meal, who needs to eat when you can put some cool artwork up there? Don't ever tell me you can't eat art. I've seen people eat paper and I've seen people eat wood. So I know you can eat art. It's actually another one of my top sellers from the past, based off of not necessarily completely off the biblical angels, but pretty darn close. Well, not close even, because in the biblical angels they have like 9,000 wings and 20,000 eyes and blah blah blah. Well, I did a quick scribble thing, and I just wanted to kind of represent that without having to paint. Can I go back 2 prints? I can. Let's put it over this guy. So, yep. Is this the one you're talking about? That's the one. That was 2 prints ago. Little demon thing I did. The original was done with soft pastels on some paper.
Let's go ahead and run it.
The next one, okay. Oh, were you counting that one too? Are you talking about? This the one you're talking about? That's the one I think was on when you came on. You want me to run that one? Okay, I'll run that one. Start auction. And there you go. You'll pop my cherry.
Cherry popping good time.
Oh, hell yeah. I'll leave a mess of cherry juice everywhere. I don't care. He had it in red. How do you know if it sells? Or is he trying to figure it out? Shouldn't it show up here? Well, thank you, man.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. We'll be going for the next hour or so. You can also pop over to, if you want to check out both of them. Yay. My very first sell on this format. I'm also going to open up my own when I get to my shop. Probably we'll do it here on the Sundays that we're on. Red messages means dirty words. Oh, because you said you're going to pop my cherry? That's considered dirty? Because that's why it was red. I don't know. Did you actually? I don't know what. That's funny because yes, sir. Huh. So it's not necessarily with dirty words. It's also the order of the words too, because you can put pop and cherry on there anytime. All right, yeah, we'll get this mailed out to you ASAP. Thank you very much. Context. Okay, so that's getting scary because context now. So that means our robot overlords are about to.
That'll definitely get us flagged.
Yeah. Our robot overlords starting to take over. We're going to end up in a cell somewhere with a bunch of. Yeah, you can say shit, nothing comes on, but yeah, he's in there cussing left and right now. Nothing's coming up, but he says pop the cherry and it comes up red. That's funny. Anyway, that's the biblical angel one. I'll run it real quick.
Crazy.
And, yeah, the original of this one's really big. It's sitting in the shop. I can't remember if it was a challenge or something. I remember doing it. And it's really big. And it's one I remember once I got locked in, I just kept going and going and going until it was done. And that auction thing's over on that one. So I finally get to use one of my poster tubes that you've been working on. Or have you just left here? Now here's a nostalgic one. I did the original of this. I think I was 10 or 11 years old, maybe 8. I don't know. I was a pretty young kid. It says KH79. But I think the original was done a few years prior to that. Anyway, I took it, made a print off of it because I had a friend that had cancer. We needed to raise some money, so I turned this into my fuck cancer teddy bear. And so pretty much all the proceeds will go for that when I get it. Partial proceeds, I should say, because I've been doing it for a while. So when I save up a certain amount of money, I just send it to her because her med bills are, oh my gosh, it was like $10,000 a month. You want me to sign the print? Yeah, I can sign it. It's pre-signed, but I can actually hand sign it too. So, because I actually did this one last year, but I can hand sign it and maybe put a personal message or something on there for you. Yeah, it's been a rough year. I just lost a friend to throat cancer 2 weeks ago from my graduating class. Real small school, only had 22 people. Now we're down to about 19. So it won't take long for my whole class to be done and gone at the rate we're going. But yeah, we're doing what we can. I do what I can to try to always get her some money. She also has a bake stand and stuff, so I'm always buying from her from that. But it's rough, so I hope. Yeah, sorry to hear that, bro. I got 30th anniversary, 2 days shy. It's always hard. You never really get over, especially family members. I understand that. It's tough. But that's how this goes. I got stickers. I got hats. In fact, I got a. Should I do that now? Did you post that somewhere? The bundle from my rock band. Click here. Huh? Hate? No, no, I need to pull everything and put it here too, or just leave it like that. Okay, that's all I was asking. Yeah, give me a.
Here, 5. We'll switch. All right.
Not much. No one's really on here on that
You
one.
had that StreamYard.
Huh?
You had the StreamYard message
Did I?
pulled up. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's sitting there, but I didn't mess with anything because.
But it was on the screen.
Oh, was it? I
Yeah.
must have hit
Yeah.
something. So, I don't even know how I'm going to show these. Got a little bundle package here of some band stuff from a band I'm in called the Haters Coalition. I don't know if it'll show it if I do it this way. So, that. Missing one of the scarves.
One of them's in the box.
Right, where's the red one at?
Pull the one out of the box and show it. Pull the one out of the box and show it.
Okay.
It's got to be here somewhere.
Huh.
Oh.
Some people know, some people don't. Most people on here probably know. Oh, man. Can't see it because the computer's in the way. So I'll have to raise it up, huh? I think someone will stay up. The rest of them are going to have to just kind of hold. Guess I could do it here. Yeah, laptop's in the way, covering it up. So I don't know. We'll figure it all out. Jeez. Why? That's it. There we go. A little package deal. It's I usually sell the beanie itself for 20, the scarves for 10, the flasks for 20, and the CD for 10. So it's normally 60, but I'm just asking 50 today. It's going to be random colors because I got 2 sets. And there you go. Just again, if you're betting on a football game, just bet on me. Again, it's got one of the fuck cancer scars. Been making nothing but those scars, and then I'm in a punk band. This is all hand done stuff. Where are the other flasks? Anybody that's ever bought a flask are usually $20 to $30 or more. I usually just sell them for 20 or less. Just enough to cover. And that one's over. I'll come back to that one again later. Probably won't. Should we switch it maybe? Switch what? Me painting? Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I think I'm a little closer.
Yeah, like a scar. So weird. Oh, here it is over here.
Look, I didn't see it.
Must have fell off the table.
Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? What is up, everybody? I am the other half of Art Assault, the Art Assault podcast. For those of you who don't know, we're running a Whatnot show, and we're running our normal podcast where we just talk about nothing and everything at the same time. And over there, you can see a better picture of what I've got going painting. And man, I'm really liking what I've got. So don't screw it up too much, Kevin. Just add.
I will. Right over all your white.
Oh no. But it's coming. I like it a lot better now. It's a process. It's a process. But let's get since we got a sale in the books, and since I found out why our giveaways weren't popping up there, let's just start a giveaway up here at the top. I've got a followers giveaway for anybody who wants to get in on this. You must be a follower. So hit that follow button, and we will get it going. Now start. Boom. 5 minutes. 5 minutes right there. If you're watching on the Facebook or the YouTube, or eventually, well, I guess I'm not live, but you can go to the Whatnot, and the Whatnot, which is a funny thing to say, but there. I'm going to start with my favorite one that I did. It's still, I think, my favorite. Blue Cub #1 right here. I've got a print ready for this that's going to go into the Art House 310 exhibit that we're doing in May. And this is a 12 by 18 print. And like I said, if you're watching over on the Facebook or the YouTube, you can get in on the Whatnot. Just whatnot.com and then at Room Green Productions. And you can bid on this stuff live that we're showing over here. We got the Super Bowl going on the screen above us out here at the middle of the road studios. Mr. Coach always takes good care of us. I love it. He's a good fellow, that guy right there. He's got the podcast he does every once in a while. I don't know how frequently he will be doing it, but so I'm just going to start this auction right here. Again, if you want to get in on it, whatnot.com at Room Green Productions. Kevin is behind me painting a fire horse. We started this one in January. Like I said, we've been kind of slacking last year. We're not going to slack this year. I'm not going to let us. Just not going to do it.
Well, we had a lot of changes last year, so we had to kind of let life do what life does.
Yeah. I'm going to need this keyboard a little closer, though. Yeah. It's a little experimental what we're trying to do here for us anyhow with the Whatnot and the regular podcast. It kind of gets a little stressful for me. It does. Not gonna even lie. But this was a digital piece. It's kind of hard to see with the glare because it's a glossy print, but I think it comes out all right. And I don't know if this one's going to make it into the Art House 310 or not. I didn't have it slated, but now I'm like, maybe I should put it in there. I like it. I like this one. My unicorn skull. See it up there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like that. And I like having that screen up there
Man,
too.
I tell you, people love buying your Mandelas too, though. I mean,
I've only had a couple out of all the ones that I've printed. Only a handful of them have sold.
oh really?
The framed ones up there, they did it pretty good at the Salina.
I know they really point them out. I guess maybe that's what I'm seeing.
Yeah, that might be it. But $12, we sell these prints all day long for $20 on the streets or at the Spawned by Art shop at the Hideout, or when we're out vending. $20 is what you're gonna do. Can that be an 8x10? I mean, anything could be an 8x10. This current format probably wouldn't, but I can get one made for an 8x10. Like I said, at the Art House 310, I'm gonna do some different size of prints than I normally do, because I normally do the 12x18. I was telling Kevin, and after I finally got him convinced that 12x18 is the best way, I'm like, well, actually, I was wrong. 8x10 is the most common way.
I wonder if it rotates a little bit, because I've always liked 11x17s.
Yeah, but those, like I say, those are more like poster, like flyer sizes to me, and that's what that's
never hurts to have a variety.
Yeah. So I'll probably do 8x10s, and I'll probably still have a few poster size, like the 12x18. That's what I like. All right, 6 seconds left on the sticker giveaway. No takers on that. That's fine. We'll keep our free shit. We try to give you free shit. You don't like it, so hey, we'll just keep it. And
this means more stuff for us later.
Yeah, the unicorn skull. We'll what do I got next? I want to do that one. We'll do the Sky Dragon. Sky Dragon was Art Assault made on this podcast. I don't recall what episode. I used to keep better track of things like that, but like we were saying, life got in the way, and but it had a long journey to completion. It started on like 2 episodes, then got put in the corner collecting dust, and finally I got tired of looking at it unfinished, that we pulled it back on and finished it. And so I think we kept the original aesthetic of it for the most part. I just now seen that the camera is flipped. I don't like that.
Camera got flipped?
Why? I think it's been flipped on the StreamYard. I don't know if I can. I bet I can do it, but yeah, why is it? Don't mirror me. Good Lord. All right, now it's unmirrored. Now I'm on the right side. Now I don't look funny. Now the right side of me is on the right side, and the left side of me is on the left side.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Jeez Louise. Rookies. This is our 3rd episode of the year. And
especially this format. So
yeah, double teaming. Double teaming the platforms, triple teaming really. But yeah. Like I say, this one on the podium here, I guess that's the podium. We did this a couple years ago. The original is in Kingman, Kansas right now. I need to go get them because they're going into the art house at least for the month of May. So I need to get out there and get them. So I got that one out there. I got 3 dragons out there. 2 of the ones we did on the podcast. And so the Sky Dragon is up on the auction block. $12 gets the bidding started. Again, all day long, we sell these $20 out in the streets. When we hit the streets, that's what we sell them for, $20. So you're getting a hell of a deal. Our art on your wall. What more do you want?
An 8x10.
An 8x10, apparently.
Maybe we should come in here with like 3 or 4 different sizes.
Yeah, well, like I said, the closest thing I got to an 8x, I think it's 8x11.
Well, when it comes to art, it's so hard to predict.
Yeah,
because it's so
good to have
subjective too.
a small variety of everything.
You may see a fire horse you like, but it may not be ours, and blah blah blah. Okay, I'm done messing.
You didn't mess anything up.
I was adding. You said you wanted to add some, so I was adding some blue.
Yeah, I see.
But I made a pattern out of it. Sure. See.
Yeah, I see. It'll
Right.
get there. It's still looking good. It's still looking good. Yeah. This is Yoshi print. We did this one for another fellow who had a cancer. Again, he survived, I think, but we were raising some money for his family, and I did one live. Kevin did one live, and this is my, like I said, like he was saying,
did yours with a little go-kart thing or whatever,
yeah,
buggy, and I did mine on a surfboard.
Yeah, Rat Fink definitely is an influence of a lot of our things, so that's why I went with the Rat Fink style Yoshi riding a turtle cart. But $12 gets the bidding started, and I'm really liking where our fire horse is going. I think you can, if I move out of the way and you can see it on the whatnot more. Yeah, I like it. Even the blue, because like I said, we've done a couple paintings that were impressionist-esque. Weren't really.
Jenna asked if had an 8x10.
Yeah.
Keeping us on our toes.
Gotta keep us on our toes. And speaking of, this is one of we did the Rainbow Werewolf was what we did on episode 2. We did this one 23, so that would have been season 2 or 3. I can't remember things, but it was this is I think Stephanie ended up with the gal I work with. I'm pretty sure she ended up with the original from the donut place.
When we're at the donut hole.
Donut hole.
It no longer exists, and now it's called Love's. Has anybody eaten there yet?
I haven't ate there yet. But Buffalo Rainbow or Rainbow Buffalo, we did in 2023 on the podcast. Kevin and myself here. Kevin is over there.
And, yeah, you can see me on the room green, but you can't see me on the.
And $12. Like I said, we're on Whatnot doing auctions. Like I said, the Facebook and YouTube seem a little slow. Everybody's watching the game, and Kevin's watching the game on when he's supposed to be talking sometimes. I forget it. I forget it's even on. I'm gonna watch commercials though.
I was talking. No, I was yawning on that one. You're like, I'm sitting there stretching because my back was tight. And...
Pull a back muscle.
Yeah.
All right, 6:42 is what time we're at. Said it.
Here's a big fan favorite.
I want to paint more so much. I want to paint more.
Well, you can step down.
Well, I know, but I want to get a sale now.
And
this one is the Bride. This is another one Kevin and myself did on the podcast.
This one has a little bit of road history on it too.
Definitely.
One of the first ones we did as a layered with it was a fixed one first, and then we layered it.
It's got some newspaper glued to it, some vinyls.
There's some really cool there's some really cool textures to it. Obviously this one you can see the paper, but when you see the original, which we still have too.
Yeah, I'm just gonna flip through the rest of them here. I don't think the numbers are gonna. I think we're lucky with what we got. I'm just gonna flip through mine, and I think I'm gonna paint and at least feel like I got something done. Then you can go back to auction and whatever.
I'll throw some of yours up there too.
So all of mine are in the product, so they can look and they can request if somebody's there. So I would say,
is that how that works? Okay. Yeah. So I need to give myself.
That's the benefit of having.
I think this was our second one. Wasn't it our first one? The print you got up there now.
Yes. This is
That was our very first one.
very,
wasn't it?
very first. That was 01, episode 1, The Keeper. Like I said, I don't like it, but you know, I'm picky. The nostalgic of it.
Well, we used to do them. We've learned a lot. We first 2 or 3 shows we'd do, okay, we're going to finish in an hour. And Josh doesn't go fast like I do, like that. So it was a different experience for him.
I
But
definitely hadn't at that point.
But we were both still trying to figure out each other because we'd paint over each other's stuff constantly. Now, if it happens, it just happens.
Yeah.
But we would do it within an hour, and then it got to we were getting suggestions from the audience, and at first wasn't bad because we had the Rainbow Werewolf. That one was okay, but then we got people saying stuff like,
I've got
a potato riding a shark in the middle of a thunderstorm while being chased by a bat. You know, and you're like, huh? You know, just weird stuff like that. And so finally, we were like, nah, man, people are just making, keep it simple, man.
I found the pictures of those, and I'm not a fan. Not a fan. Still, we painted over both of those, the original,
the Spud one,
the Spud, and then the Mer Marty.
Yeah,
the Mer Marty. That was not. I mean, the guest was cool. In honor of it was, but
right.
I mean, he's still.
And then we also had that Viking one too. Remember the scene
Elmer Fudd one? It still looks like Elmer Fudd, but
it looks better than it did.
Yeah, it looked like I don't think we intended for it to look like Elmer Fudd originally, and then the second time we touched it, we just like, well, let's just roll into it, and it's Elmer Fudd, Viking Elmer Fudd. And I think all we did was basically add blood on the dripping from the weapons, Elmer Fudd.
Yeah, we filled them in better and did a few things, but that's, like I said, that's when we were trying to do them within the hour, and that was just a whole different ball game.
All right, we'll switch gears here. Let you see what you can do on that, and I'm gonna paint some more and cry that nobody is showing up on either one. But I mean, except for the people are here. But the people are here. The people that matter are here. How about that?
So if we had some 8x10s, we at least had one sell. Is that what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that horse. She's coming out. I assume it's a she. I envision it as she. She's mad, and then the reason for the fire horse, it's the Chinese, the Chinese New Year. But yeah.
Oh. If you guys are interested in my band stuff, just let me know. I'll put it back up so you can see and put off a bit on it. It's just a lot of pieces to it. There's a scarf and a whiskey bottle contains, the type, mama's little helper, daddy's little helper type bottle. And then a few other things. See if I can pull up one I haven't shown yet. I do appreciate somebody did my first one. Who's she needs to come to the auction block? You're talking about our horse? If you want to bid on that horse that we're doing right now, you're more than welcome to. But in this case, I'll have to start around $75 to $100 on it. Janet was saying she needs to definitely be on the auction block. Showed all my pieces.
At the end, okay. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
be one of those low scoring Super Bowls, huh? Ah, here we go.
Excuse me.
Gotta get my stuff organized here, but I knew I had some others I haven't put out yet. Now, okay, that's what I need to do. Put them out here stacking this thing. Then I'll run through some more too. Maybe some more people will show up. Yeah, someone did show up, which had better eyes.
40 CUA
Oh.
092.
See it better
They're
there.
probably gone. We only got 2 people that popped in and probably popped out.
Popped in and popped out.
Yeah,
It's
so
too
you gotta
busy.
pay attention to it. Gotta be quick on your feet with the whatnot.
Yeah, well, next time I'll have my stuff stacked better.
Yeah, I kind of just put them in order.
I realize now, since you got them whatever, I just need to stack them. Put them all up there. Just uncover them as I go. So, here we go. Based off of some really cool this art itself. You see a lot of this with hot rods, except it's usually like carrying a wrench. But since I'm an artist, I put a paintbrush in it. So that's where I come from. I love the hot rod art. I don't do it much because I'm not a hot rod person, but I love the art. I love the whole, that whole movement that, what was the name, Ben Roth did.
Ed Roth.
Huh?
Ed
Or
Roth.
Ed Roth, not Ben Roth. Ed Roth. He had his own shop. He started back in selling artwork at car shows and races when he was like 8 or 9, really young. Came up with Rat Fink around that time. Probably one of the biggest pop.
Definitely most iconic of the.
Definitely from hot rods, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's guys that are big into motorcycles or hot rods, they're going to know who Rat Fink is. And that's where it's based off of a lot of that stuff. So I got this floating bloody hand with stitches and whatever. I do a lot of art like this just to do, most of this art, I'm not going to lie, it's scribble art. It's a technique I learned, and I do the scribbles. And the scribbles will take 5, 10, 15 minutes. A lot of people like buying them as is like that, which is cool because I'll do a portrait of you in scribbles too. It takes I'll time myself to do 5 minutes of a scribble. It's usually going to be on a 5x10 or something like that. Something not 5x10, 3x5, and something really small. And so I do them super fast. Nothing but ballpoint. I've done some bigger stuff with pastels. It takes me about 20 minutes where I'll do a portrait of you and I actually add colors. I don't look at the colors I'm grabbing, so I always consider that's going to be more your color of your aura than maybe the actual color of your skin. And things like that. Man, it switches over and I slow down to look at it. But I got this hand here just floating around. Again, just because I need to practice more than anything. So I need to go down to Kevin, scroll down to me. See if I do this right. I'm just putting it on. If no one bids, no one bids. I'm all good with it. It looks like Rick 3. Rick 3 with 2 C's joined. And got plenty of coming here in a row. Going to be putting up for auction.
Probably already gone.
Yeah, probably already gone. I wish you could tell. It looks like it was somebody who popped in and out. But it doesn't matter. I always wave. I figure you could wave and say hi.
They're not. They're just.
Huh?
They're not. The whatnot's just letting you know that.
Oh, the whatnot does that on purpose? Oh. That I think they should have to push the button to show you a wave. But anyway, there's my hand with the Band-Aid on it and a brush and the bone sticking out and dripping blood. That auction is now over. So if anything, everything's practice until it's not. That's how it works. Even on a good day or bad day, it's still all practice. All right, for all you frog lovers, here you go. Yeah, did you know that I'm working on a coloring book with frogs?
Savannah.
Yeah, we started some of it. We don't have it all done yet because I'm going to come up with like the stupid little maze and some other little pretty generic stuff that comes in them. But this is my frog, one of the frogs. Maybe not going to be in the coloring book. Frogs are easy enough. Frogs are just a couple of circles with a couple of circles on top and a couple of legs. And boom, we got a frog. And everybody's like, "It's that simple, huh?" Yeah, it is when you kind of know how to do it and you do it all. Um, but there you go, my frog with his tongue sticking out. I should have put a fly flying around, but I didn't. I'm surprised I didn't. I usually do. But, there you go with that. Time is it? 6:30, 6:55. But there's the frog. Let me see. Again, just got to get used to doing stuff. Start auction, start auction. There you go. So all these we sell at $20 in the shop and at festivals. On here we're starting at 12. It's an auction. I love auctions and I love bidding for stuff. And I love if somebody, especially when it's a one-off, somebody says 12 and then I go, "Hey, I want it for 13." And someone comes back and says 14 or 15 or whatever. I know how much I'm willing to pay. So I'll go up to that limit and hopefully someone else joins me in the process because I was raised around
The king of
doing
hot diggity
auctions.
dealing.
I just love doing it. It's so fun. I love negotiations and stuff because I've been known to come way down on prices on originals. Here's my Molotov cigarette smoking, starting a cigarette one again. I kept this one bare colors. I don't know. I just did it. And when I started coloring in, I go, I don't want a whole lot of colors. I'm done. And really like how it came out. And, I think the original sold actually last week when I did my opening. So it was either the original or the, because originals aren't much bigger. So I'm selling the originals for like 30 of these. And so they're 20 when it comes to the print and whatnot. And then let's see, that one's done. Brought back my Ronin again. And we need to see if there's going to be another Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie coming out.
Well, I'm sure there's gonna be.
Well, but we need to do it and then do a bunch of artwork in conjunction with it.
Yeah, I feel so cheap doing it though.
I know everybody wants other stuff, but I get it. I mean, I understand when I go to Comic Cons, I see all these people doing the pop culture art. It's just hard for me to do that, which kind of kills us on sales because of it, because we just don't do a whole lot of it. Here, I'll put up. Okay, I'm going to do the package haters again. Like I said, it's about $60 worth of stuff. Gonna sell it for 50. I'm just going to show each piece individually instead of trying to hold it all up at once. So, got yourself a bandana, a bear on it, a whiskey flask. It's THC, the Haters Coalition. And then the beanie with the haters, our zombie pictures on it. And then got this cool split with us and a band out of Manhattan, Kansas called Social Scum. And I guess that bid's over. And we may be done with it. Smoke again? But we're always open for some critiques too. What you think we should do and do stuff. So it looks like 8x10 is going to be some of the stuff you'll see in the future. Maybe just have multiple sizes and people can kind of maybe pick between one of them, I guess. I don't know. Because I got a lot of 11x17s and 12x18s I just don't want to get rid of because I'm switching to a different size.
I think variety is a
right. Be no problem. And just say, hey, we got this in 3 sizes. And go from there or whatever. I understand that because I do artwork in all kinds of different sizes.
I said I was done painting, but I seen something.
Oh, you're not done painting now?
What time are we on? The time checks.
Right at 7.
Right at 7. What's the score, child? 6-0.
Yes.
Seahawks winning. That's who you're rooting for, right? Yeah, great. We got.
What? It's the.
Yeah, well, you gotta come over.
Are both of them still done?
Yeah, they're still going.
Gotta stand right here, I guess.
Where?
There, the camera's right there and there.
Okay, yeah. Hey, go. That's cool, but go cop the Mike Venom merch with the art. Yes, this done by that man. And they go.
Such a good salesman, Mike Benno. Do we have a
Mike
problem?
Benno. In fact, I was wearing his cap today, but I switched out. It's got
Go listen to his music too. Yep.
a lot of new music just dropped. He's actually playing a show.
Wave, I don't know when.
Yeah, I can't remember. It's a pretty big show for him. I mean, it's all one of my favorite rappers, singers in town. It's got a soulfulness to him that a lot of other people in town don't have. But we got a lot of unique players in town, so I always support local. I've been out with the one I had at my opening. That was kind of cool, and got to do other shows with him. So if you look at that, you know, she got up there and she always freezes in front of the mic, but it takes practice. Trust me. Believe me, I used to be worse.
Yeah, she did all right when you were gone, but she still had to dial it back a little bit.
I was watching it. I saw her showing this stuff and whatnot. And you got to get up there and pretend there's not a mic here and just start talking. But you got to be aware there's a mic here too, because if you start talking some trash on somebody or so,
No, because the only
you got to be
thing is
careful.
I cringe.
Right. It is weird when you hear your own voice because you don't think you sound that way. But there's the horse. I like the fact you put that white outline on it. I want to keep it.
It's just
23 seconds.
sketching, but I mean, I think
I
we will have to have some kind of highlight.
Maybe like a light blue or something instead.
Yeah.
Or something.
I'm done now. I just want to get the background and waste a little, use
Because
up a little more paint.
I put those blue lines on there not for necessarily to keep it there, but to enhance what we put over it later.
Fill in the background in. I think it'll
Switch chairs for one last time.
one last time. We're gonna switch chairs. We're gonna log off and call it a night, I think. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Whole million of you. I am going to definitely
Coach and Jana are worth $1 million just in themselves.
Yes, exactly. I've got all the For Music Lovers Only podcast on Spotify, so I'll probably put this one on there now that I can do the video. That was the only thing why we weren't on Spotify. Of course, the first 2 episodes were not very. I don't know. I still don't know. I think when we do the whatnot, I mean, I think it pulls away from this a little bit. And I mean, like I said, we haven't had much interaction on there. Maybe, who knows? Maybe it's the Super Bowl, but I think all 3 shows I think the one you were gone had the most.
Do I need to be gone more often?
No, because I don't like that. But yeah, it was probably her, and I don't know if it was Creepos or what, but
she's gonna be our Vanna.
Yeah, I don't know, but so I don't know if maybe.
You already know some days is great and other days are just piss poor. It's just the way it works.
Yeah, I get it, but I again trying to do both shows. I think maybe one thought I had, I don't know if it'll stick or not, was just alternate, doing an interview show, but then that's like I said, almost whole different setup, especially if we're doing in studio. And I mean that's like a whole different setup each time. So I don't know.
Just got to kind of figure it all out. It'd be cool if it was a way that we could integrate the 2 into just one.
Well, we can't. So I mean, it's not an option. We
Right.
just can't. And yeah, I know we're right. We always have. I think we were talking about it. We've done a show almost every episode or every Super Bowl, other than one in the last 5 years. I think since we started 2021. I think so. Yeah, we have.
You weren't born yet.
Yeah, you were just in the living room watching it while we were. Yeah. Yeah, we didn't come here last year for the Super Bowl. We stayed home for the Super Bowl last year.
But we had some at your house.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. And she just stayed in the living room like she always did to the shows and watched it.
Right.
I don't know. We'll see. I mean, the main point is to come on and paint. The whatnot end, like I said, I don't know. So far, I think morning shows have
for whatnot.
Yeah, have seemed to be better morning or afternoon shows.
So would it be maybe
well, I'm definitely not changing the time on. I mean,
not for this one, no.
No. So,
but maybe we could do special ones. Shy at a girl. No.
Yeah. Like I said, we're getting ready to wrap the show up. We've got a bunch of products. If you see something,
yeah, if you happen to see it before we put up, because I saw the Shy Girl just got on there. So holler at us if you're still there. Yeah, you're still there. We got plenty. If you saw something we did, we can put it back up. Or even if you might even have something if you do a request. Who knows if we have it or not?
Yeah, the products are pretty good. Like I said, yours aren't listed in the products properly, but
right.
Like I said, that's
well,
I want you to do it yourself, and then you get
tomorrow, not tomorrow, but Tuesday. I'm going to set one up, and I'll start doing it because I can do this at my shop when I'm doing stuff there.
Well, like I say, once you get all the products set up, they stay in there, so you don't have to set them up. You just gotta.
And so if you're if you're on another page, you can do it from another page.
From another page, you would.
If I have my own page set up, but then we come to do this one, pull it from there.
Probably not pull it from there. No, we probably have to
set it up.
Set it up twice. I mean, I don't know.
Not a problem. I mean, once I get figuring it out too, who knows? Because
I mean, it'd be pretty simple thing to do. But yeah, thanks everybody for tuning in, coming on, and all that stuff. We're gonna call it a night. Get some food. We
got 16 seconds left.
Oh, so we're waiting for the halftime show. Apparently, the all knowing halftime show. Well, since we're gonna be stuck here until then, we're gonna just keep going. Then how about that?
Might as well.
You hear me singing? I'm sorry.
There you go. We put some more up there. This is one of my favorites that Josh has done.
Purple turtle.
Kind of went through that because you did a turtle, you did a snail.
I had a blue era, I had a purple era,
but you had a mushroom era too.
Well, they all still mushrooms work themselves in.
Yeah, mushrooms are such a complex thing, but a simple shape.
Yeah,
know?
I can't say that I've liked any of the paintings that I did of turtles, but or of mushrooms, but
Mushrooms.
they're there.
They're pretty much just a circle
Yeah.
cap with the freaking stem kicks sticking out of them.
Yeah.
Better
So,
than trees.
like I said, all day long we sell these things, $20 or 12. This is a 12 by 18 print. I'm just gonna make prints no matter what size. I'm thinking even it's still $20 because this is our artwork. These are original paintings that we busted our hump. We poured our heart and soul into. So I think $20 even for an 8 by 10 is still a hell of a deal.
I wonder who Weekend Warrior is, because maybe it's someone who knows who we are.
I wouldn't think so. I don't know.
Yeah,
I think so.
We're gonna turn that fuck cancer thing into a regular thing, but also do money towards other people.
Yeah,
because it seems like every time we turn around, someone's got cancer. So
yeah, this was.
If we can raise a couple hundred thousand, a few thousand each time.
Yeah.
Not necessarily, but it can alleviate some of the strain, especially at the beginning of treatments, because that's when it usually starts to cost the most, is the beginning of treatments.
Yeah. This was a charity fink is what I've been calling it, just because it was a charity. This was a Rock for Baca we did up in Salina.
I just remember the guy tried to figure out a way to drive on his motorcycle to get home with it.
The guy with the motorcycle bought the original, and it was a pretty big canvas.
3x4?
I don't think it was that big, but it was bigger than our normal. And I can't remember if we sketched it on or if I think we may have started it on an episode.
We started it somewhere else, but we finished it there.
Yeah, I think we started it on the episode that she was on promoting it, and then we were up there the next weekend, and that's when we finished it. Right. We had Vicky hop on and help us out, and so so I can't remember how much it sold for, but Old Boy sold it, and Rock for Baca is
every time we do charities, I swear we don't. Most everything auctions off for in the hundreds every time, if not more.
Rock for Baca is Bikers Against Child Abuse, and so good money was.
I guess raised. That venue that they did the show at, he doesn't want to do shows there anymore.
I don't know nothing about the venue.
Yeah, that's what I heard. So it's hard to say with those guys. Like, man, you got a big old ass place with a freaking, and the people are renting from you. So as long as they're not tearing the place up, who cares?
Yeah, I still don't like the horse's legs, but I think the hands and the head are. I'll get a bead on the legs later.
Oh, I see what you mean. I think on the front legs, just because we're not seeing the shoulder.
The front legs are fine. It's the back legs that I don't like.
But the opposite, because the legs on horses are huge.
Yeah,
the rump area and stuff.
Yeah, I think the leg furthest away from us needs to be fatter.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah. So we'll get that worked out. It's a working process. This was episode 1 of Art Assault. This painting right here that we've got on the auction block. This is the Keeper here in Wichita. Keeper is famous.
Heather the artist. Is that what that says?
Yeah. Hello, Heather. How are you doing? And this was one we did on the podcast, very first episode, and it was a fun one. And it ironically ended up in like Mississippi, and I'm pretty sure it's in Texas now. I'm not 100% sure, but 12 by 18 prints, starting the bidding at $12. We sell these for $20 in the shop, and when we're out vending and when
we're
hitting
getting
the streets,
people because it's halftime. That's what's happening here.
maybe it. But we're gonna keep going until the kid says we can go. I figured she was bored, and I know.
Looks like Horikai.
I do not know how to pronounce that. Thank you for tuning in. We're just doing some art prints. We've been painting. We've been painting behind us, and
well, yeah. Thanks for checking it out, Heather. Yeah, if you're interested, the ones we put up normally selling for $20 at the shops. We're going for 12 today for this, trying to get generate a little bit. We're new here, so we want to get the ball rolling and get people coming here. And you're going to get to see more than just artwork, because we also do a live artwork, which you can see the piece in the back there. So probably in a few months we'll have some prints of that one up too.
Yeah.
The reason I say few months because we like to show the originals for a little bit before we start putting prints on them.
This is one right now that I did a Chuck. I love Chucks. My feet don't agree with them anymore, but
God,
I still like them. The nostalgic of them. And so I did this painting. It's a mixed media. It's got the crossword puzzle in the background, and then the Chuck is painted acrylic. And
yeah, a lot of people come to the table for that one too when we're out doing stuff. They really like it.
and the original I gave to a friend in North Carolina, a friend and former business. I mean, he was head beardo from the Talking Beards, who we used to be broadcast with. This is one that we did on the Art Assault podcast.
Twice.
Yes, twice.
There's an original underneath it.
I'm so glad we
Yeah.
redid her. She looks pretty now.
Yeah.
She was not very pretty.
Well, and wasn't it still in that time period when we're trying to do it within an hour or
Yeah.
something? Yeah. So it's a remake, and we
fixed it and made her pretty.
very similar
halftime?
pose and everything, but we changed the texturing and a bunch of other stuff.
Kids excited about the halftime show. It's not even the halftime yet.
You don't want to turn to the alternate one?
Do not
You
want to-
want to hand me my drink while you're there?
Don't spill it on the computers. Yeah. But it's again a 12 by 18 print. And $12 gets the bidding rolling. And like I said, $20 we sell these things, $20 all day long in the shop. Like I said, I don't know.
Yeah, we got that one in the shop, the original. It's even framed. What, $450, something like that?
Million.
So, and the shop is actually called Spawn by Art. Still working on some details of it. Did the grand opening last weekend. Going to get some signs built and got some other shows coming up. Going to start doing a bunch of Final Fridays and some other kind of market type stuff. Whenever the Hideout is also a concert venue, so whenever there's concerts going on there, I'll be open a lot of times for all you Wichita peeps.
Hot diggity deal.
So you're always more welcome to come by if you happen to see us. I still travel a little bit for festivals. Josh doesn't so much, but I'm also retired, so I got to do something with my life.
Yeah, it depends.
Yeah.
It depends. It's always.
All I know is that last one just irked me so much that really that's what caused me to go ahead and open up a shop. So I was going to wait another year before I opened a shop, but after what happened, I was like, nah, I'm done. I need to get this stuff hanging somewhere where it won't get destroyed.
Yeah.
And I've changed it to where I don't have those sharp, hard grids anymore or anything like that. I have these, screens that we can put them on that are soft. Can holes still be put in some when the wind comes through and blows things away? Yes, but at least it's not as many sharp, pointy things floating around.
All right, we'll do another sticker giveaway. I got 5 random stickers up here, and we're just hanging on out in here until
Joe says we can go home.
Yeah, boss lady says we can go. So we're just gonna hot diggity deal until we get the all clear. But the 5 sticker giveaway here. So I don't know at this. All right, that's one I call the cesspool. We got luchador, holographic luchador. Like I said, we're in Kansas, so this is Jayhawk country.
That's a shocker country.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm a shocker graduate, so
Ren and Stimpy mashed up with Fear and Loathing, and the Memento Mori, one of my Memento Moris.
a bunch of them over here.
Just grab the stack. So up here, 5-sticker giveaway. For followers, all you gotta do is be a follower, and you can enter, and we will get these shipped to your door. 5
I
stickers.
think everybody we got today are leaders. They don't want to be followers. I want to be a leader.
So yeah, and then we'll run this auction on the Purple Owl. Casey.
Casey? I can't see it from here. It's too far away.
That?
Yeah.
Casey.
Oh,
Coach.
okay.
I am a champion. $12 gets this auction rolling. So it's not halftime yet?
None of it started yet.
I know nothing started, but is
they're
the
showing-
quarter
they're
over? Is the quarter over?
What they're doing is showing all the billion-dollar commercials now.
These are the expensive ones. That
Yeah. The ones they show at the beginning of the halftime are the billion-dollar ones.
$1 ones.
They're not as good as they used to be.
Whoa. Which part of the song?
The infamous halftime show.
Huh. I've never heard him. Now I know why. See, they should make it to where the audience can see it, because I guarantee you the audience can't see that.
Probably watching it.
Yeah, I have to watch a Jumbotron, but why?
Yeah.
Should be able to see it live.
Yeah, I think they've gone a
I
little.
mean, cool concept. Oh well, it's whatever it is. He's making millions and I'm making pennies.
You in the day here, probably you made maybe $10. That's how much you.
About $1 an hour for the day.
Well, I guess probably $11. It's the we got in on that 4% instead of 8% commission on the whatnot.
Yeah, that's not bad still. Because art studios isn't like 30%.
Yeah, we can't leave the studio until the halftime show is over, according to boss lady over here.
Okay, so that was just the start of the song. Now he's out on stage. Good. Because then he's yeah, we're all just watching it, not even paying attention.
I don't know.
Yeah, there's nothing on your eyeballs.
Yeah, the eyeball.
And then you have some kind of writing on there. What's the writing?
It's a page I ripped out of a book. It's a pretty spicy page from a book that I didn't really realize was spicy. But
It was just a random one you did, and then
Yeah,
it turned
just-
out to be some spicy thing.
yeah,
Okay.
it was like her breast right in the center of the eyeball, and I swear to God, I didn't know it was there when I drew the pencil in there, and then
It was supposed to be.
yeah, so I couldn't color it in.
Pre-recorded. And now not pre-recorded.
Yeah. Oh. All right, I'm ending this stream.
mean, I get the Super Bowl special and everything, and I get the whole reason why they do all this. But you can destroy a rhythm of a football team because now they're taking a longer halftime than they're used to and everything else.
Oh yeah.
Then
It's rigged. It's all rigged.
it's all scripted.
It's all scripted.
That's why Kansas City actually won 3.
But we're gonna finish watching this. I'm gonna honestly say I don't get into it, but I don't have any hate towards him or anything.
And I don't either. The music's good and all that kind of stuff. I don't understand the whole why everybody was complaining he's an American. We've had Phil Collins on there. He's British. We've had we've had other people on there not from the United States.
Yeah, just something for people to
But
complain about.
the modern day format, I do blame Michael Jackson. Because when Michael Jackson was asked to do it, he said he said flat out he was going to do it his way. And is Bruno Mars going to come on? Because that's this Bruno Mars song.
I think so.
Are we still on our Facebook stuff?
Yeah. Once this gets over, we'll officially give us an ending. And
You know, when she first started, I really liked what she was. And then somewhere in I don't know what it is, in the middle of everybody's career when they're solo artists, they all get kind of weird. And then, no. She got weirder. Okay. Because, when she first came out, she was just a really good singer. And then she got weird fast, trust me. And now she's reeling herself back in. So, trust me. I mean, her first stuff came out before you were even born. And really liked her singing and everything. Like I said, then she got the whole Britney Spears thing kind of thing. But Britney Spears never pulled herself back. And
all right, let's
she did that
turn it
thing
down for a little bit.
She did that thing with Bruno Mars, and I really like that song.
Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up here.
We're
I've had
kinda,
enough. I've had enough.
Yeah.
But halftime show. Hear it here first. Is what it is. You're here to watch
the
football.
camera angles will drive me sick. If I had a wider screen TV, I'd probably be over there puking because it's like, holy cow, slow the camera down.
So 2 weeks from now, I don't know what date that is. We'll get back on the fire horse and get her going a little bit further along.
It's the end of the month. 2 weeks. Actually, 2 weeks from now is going to be the 1st of March.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's like the 8th today.
And the 15th is next Sunday. February only has 28 days.
Yeah, okay, whatever. Whatever day it is, 2 weeks from now, we will be
I
back.
remember looking at it because I'm like, oh, I was going to do a Final Friday, and then I decided not to because I was going to be in Garden City, and that's the end of the month.
But we'll be back 2 weeks, get the fire horse going on a little longer, and we'll go from there. We'll just play it by ear. Thanks, everybody, for tuning in. We're going to get off of here.
Yeah, we definitely got to figure this format out better.